Hey, babe, can you take it to the back? All right. I have to go get some water. Can you guys hear and see me okay? Put a number 1 in the chat if you can hear and see me all right. How's my picture? Everything clear? I'm super excited, y'all. This is something new. Need to get some water. It's something new and exciting. I'm excited for y'all to practice with me. So in this series, I guess 100 days, 100 days. In this series, I hope to get better technique in this scale and to be as free as possible. So the title of this stream is called Scales Are Not Just Scales. And it's a mindset that I had to really delve deep into and figure out. And it just opened my mind up to more possibilities. But before we get there, if you're new, go ahead and share this video with other trumpet players or other instrumentalists or singers, because I know not just trumpet players watch. So go ahead and like and share the video. It really helps the channel and helps the video get out to more people so we can all experience the same thing. But I'm super glad and super excited that you all are here with me. So if you didn't get a chance, go ahead and download the warm-up. We're going to do a warm-up before we start, just to get our blood flowing, our sound going, our articulation. It's real simple. So if you know your chromatic scale, that's all we're doing, okay? But let's see. I got so many screens here. Got lights. It's new. Bear with me, yo. So, before we start, I have some shout outs. So, welcome, everybody. Everyone that's watching, everyone that's either watching here live or watching here on the replay. And the replay will be available after the stream is over. So if you live in um, somewhere that's 5 hours ahead of time, so you can watch this later at your own time, at your own pace. Okay, but I got some shout outs here. Before I did a test run a couple of days ago or a day ago, I can't remember. But I have some shout outs. Some new Patreon members: Samuel G, Anya R, Aixa. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but you spell it Aixa. Um, we also have Juan E. We have Mark S. And also Joe. These are my new Patreon members. So thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to become a Patreon member, you have access to all of the PDFs and the exercises that I want to go throughout these days. So after each day, there's going to be, during each day, there's going to be a PDF download of all 12 keys of the exercises that we're doing each day. So if you want that, go ahead and be a member for $3, and you'll get also other exclusive content as well. So that just helps support the channel. It helps support, what I want to do here as a full-time thing. Okay. Also, I want to shout out some people that actually donated during my test. That was Lauren N with the $50 donation in Venmo. Jeesh. And Ivan H with the $15 donation from PayPal. So I'm really loving that you guys are supportive, and I appreciate you in all that you are doing. So let me know. Max says, is the 100-day PDF going to be available online? Yes, it's going to be available online only through Patreon members. And so each day we'll have a PDF of the exercise for the day. My sound is a bit low. Maybe I just need to speak up. Young says, a bit low. Hello from Italy. Best wishes for you as a father. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ari is 2 months old, and it's been a journey for real. So, hi Felix, what's up? So I'm gonna just say hi to a few people before we get started. We got a few people in YouTube space. We got Jordan, we got M Fatso from California, we got Mo Trainer, we got Eddie Rayborn Jr. from Detroit, Jordan from Massachusetts. We got Beat and Swing playing trumpet in Georgia. Jaden from Alabama. Wim from Amsterdam. What's up, Wim? Black Eagle 510 from Texas. Who else we got up in here? We got Richard from Belgium. Nice. All over the globe. So thank you for being here, and we're going to get started in a bit. Okay. So hopefully my resolution is good. Everything's good. Felix, you says, how do you be a member of the page? Just click the link. It's down in the description box below. It says how to become a member. You go to that page, and it's a $3 membership fee. You just click on become a member, and you're good. The damn Diz, what's up? Felix from Venezuela. Tokel, just subscribe to your Patreon. Thank you, Tokel. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Thank you so much. I'm looking at the chat. All right, folks, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to practice. I hope you're ready. Hopefully you have your horn out. It's out of the case. Let's warm up. So what we're going to do is do this warm up. And if you don't have it, if you look in the description box, you'll see that there's a free download to download the warm up. So that's free. And then that just makes sure that we're all on the same page, okay? Cool. So I'm going to set the metronome at 95 BPM. And we're just going to play the chromatic scale in different note values. So we're going to start in half notes. And then the second one is we're going to play the scale in quarter notes, and then also we're going to play the scale in 16th notes, all at the same, not dynamic, but at the same tempo. Let me just pull up my tonal energy. Who has tonal energy on their phone or on their app? It's a wonderful app. Not sponsored, by the way, but I love the app. It's great. If you got tonal energy on your phone or on your iPad or whatever, put a number 1 in the chat. All right, so we're gonna warm up our tone, warm up our fingers, our articulation with this exercise. Okay. So tell me if this is too loud or too soft. How's that? How's that? How's the sound on that? Let me know what that sounds like. Is it good? Is it not? Can you hear me? Can you not? Did I just rhyme? Oh my goodness. Okay. So if you have the warm up and available, we're gonna play it at 95 BPM, half notes. All right, let's get my metronome going. Damn, this said sounds good, baby. Good. There we go. You guys hear that metronome? AF Guy Trumpet from Colorado. Thanks for joining. All right, here we go. So we'll start with the first exercise, all half notes. One, two, 1, 2, 3. How'd that go? How'd that go for you all? So the purpose of this is just to get our sound nice and smooth. Make sure when we do those articulations is that each and every note is touching each other. So there's no space in between the articulation or in between the note. Nice and legato, tenuto articulation. Just so we're nice and smooth. So everything is slurred. Everything is slurred, okay? Here we go. If you guys are ready for number 2, let's go. Let's do it. Let me just pull it up here, just so I don't forget. In the heat of the battle of being online and being live, anything can happen. Forget everything that I just went over. All right, here we go. Number 2. So we're going to do quarter notes. And we're going to do this twice in a row. So be prepared for that. So we're going to do this 2 times. Here we go. Number 2. The scale in quarter notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Again. All right. Nice. How's that going for everybody? Is Is it easy? Is it not easy? Is the tempo too fast? All right, so now we're gonna warm up our fingers. I got some questions. Richard Van Wabeek says, do you also, let me turn this off. Do you also slide out on C sharp as you go faster? Yes, kind of intuitively, because over time, I just know that I need to pull it out for that note. So I might even leave it out because it won't really affect too many of the other notes except for G sharp. So yeah. Russell says, going nice and smooth. Excellent, y'all. Cool. All right, so let's do 16th notes. And so we're going to do this 2 times in a row. Da 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 da. All slurred. 1. Taking a nice relaxed breath. Everything nice and smooth. Going from note to note. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I didn't pull out the slide that time. but yeah, and I didn't even start it out the best that I could, but I'm just warming up my fingers. If we should do that again, you think we should do that again or no? If not, we can move on. If so, yeah, we can do it again. Okay, so that's a nice little quick warm up, just using a chromatic scale, nothing too fancy, right? So we can get started. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Let's see if I can get. All right, so can you guys see the music up top? Can you see that up top? If not, just let me know. Okay, so for those of you that don't know the bebop scale, the dominant bebop scale, if you know your major scales, then just know that there's a half. We're going to insert a half step, 2 half steps in between the 6, the A, and the 1, which is C. So instead of playing, Felix says no, you can't see the music. Let's see. Can you see it now? All right. So if you know your dominant scale, which is this. So that's just starting on C with a B flat instead of a B natural. So what we're going to do with the bebop scale, dominant bebop scale, is add the major 7th. And that just helps us rhythmically make sure that each and every chord tone is on the beat. And then the non-chord tones, so like the 2, the 6, and the 4, and the major 7 are on the upbeats. Okay? So we're going to do something real simple today. We're just going to take this scale and play it in all 12 keys. And again, if you want this PDF, just to have and look at, because we're going to transpose. But if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to transpose, I have this in all 12 keys. Just become a Patreon member. The link is in the description box below or up above if you're watching on Facebook. By the way, I forgot my Instagram family. My Instagram family. And I promise him I'll get this this chord out the way, because all right, that probably won't happen. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I forgot my Instagram family. I left them in the breeze. All right, let's see. All right, we got Instagram on here. Sorry about y'all. All right, missed out on the warm up and everything. But if you missed it, you can go on YouTube and check out the replay on here. Okay, here we go. So this is how the scale is. Starting on C, we're gonna start on the easy key, and of course, this is in our trumpet key in B flat. So if you don't play trumpet, just know you do have to transpose. Sorry. So that's the scale, and that's how we're gonna play it. We're gonna play in all 12 keys. First, what we're gonna do is go from C. We're gonna go down in half steps. So once we play C, we're gonna play B, and then in B flat, and so on and so forth, until we get to our lowest note on the trumpet, which is F sharp. Then once we get to F sharp, we're gonna go back and play C sharp and go up until we reach F. Okay? If that's a little confusing, I'll coach y'all through it. So don't worry about it, okay? Cool. What's up, Instagram family? So this is day 1 of Bebop Scale Mastery. So you guys just missed the warm-up, but you guys can practice along with me and with us. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Well, not Twitter. Periscope. And yeah, and Instagram. All right, here we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to play this at 75. We're going to play this in eighth notes. So how we're going to do it and how I like to practice is 10 times perfect method. But we're going to split up those reps. So the first 5 reps are going to be in eighth notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The next 5, the following 5 reps is going to be in, we're going to pretend we're in cut time. So this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and turns into this. Da 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 da. So hopefully, yeah, I don't mess up. If you do mess up, we gotta start over back from 1. However, I can't hear if you mess up. So you're just going to have to play along with me. But if I mess up, we're going to start over. Okay? So hopefully that doesn't happen too often. All right, here we go. So C7. Here we go. 1. Put the metronome on. 75. I'm going to do eighth notes. Eighth notes 5 times. If we can do this 5 times in a row, we can move on to the next 5, which is in cut time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to slur everything. Make sure all the notes are tenuto, touching each other. So that was 1. That was first rep. 1, 2, 3. All right, did pretty good. That's number 2. Here we go. C7. 1, 2, 3. That was 3. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5. Nice. How'd you guys do? Pretty easy though, right? If not, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right. So let's do 16th note. So we're gonna play this in cut time. Do 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 do. 2, 3. 2. Again. 2. This is 3. 2. Now 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's try 5. 1, 2, 3. All right, that was 5. Nice. Nice. What else? Another thing we can do is I feel like going up the scale is much harder than going down the scale. I feel like there's more momentum going down the scale than going up the scale. That's why I kind of started going down the scale first, or going up the scale first. So what we can also do is start from the top and go down and go up. So like this. We can do that. So we can do that. Let's do that. Let's do that a couple times. Eighth notes. So start from the top, go down, go up. We're gonna do that. Let's do it 3 times. 3 times in a row in eighth notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. Last time, eighth notes. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Now let's do 16th notes. Da 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 da. I was teaching a lesson earlier today, and playing trumpet, we have to hear the pitches. We have to. If we don't, we can play anything. So I'm a really big advocate. Wow, I can't speak. I'm a really big advocate for singing. Even if you don't, or if I don't have the greatest voice. But if you can match pitch with your voice, then you got it. So I really, really stress, if you're not in the habit of singing, make it a habit today to sing more. The more you sing, the better you'll be. Okay, here we go. So let's do halftime now. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not gonna give myself that one. The reason why I'm not gonna give myself that one is because my tone isn't all the way there. So we not only want to focus on the fingers, but we want to focus on having a good sound as much as possible, as best as possible. So sound is number 1. Rhythm is number 2. In this case. All right, here we go. So I messed up, so everybody else got to start over. Here we go. 1, 2. Start from the top. 16th notes. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. We're gonna do it 3 times in a row. 1, 2. Again. Go. 2. Last time. 1, 2. Ready and go. Nice. Okay. So to save time, let's go on to the next key, which is B7. B7. So that will sound like this. Starting on the 1. So we have A sharp, and B. Those are the notes that we have to look out for. Both the flat 7 and the major 7 in this scale. So if you know your either major scale or dominant scale, just know that we're playing both 7s, the flat 7 and the major 7. How are we doing so far? Beat and Swing says, I had to leave. Did we go down to F sharp? No, we did not go down to F sharp. You're good. But for time purposes, let's just do eighth notes. Let's just do eighth notes 5 times in a row, and then we'll move on to the next key. All right? Are we good? How is this for everybody? If you like the video, if you like this stream so far, give this video a like. Go ahead and share this video with other people that might be interested in this. And yeah. All right, so we're just gonna do eighth notes 5 times in a row. All right, B7. 1. We're gonna start from the bottom, go to the top, and go back down. 1, 1, 2, eighth notes, and play. That's 1. Again, 2, ready, play. That's 2. Again, third time. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3. Nice. So if you need the music, you can become a Patreon member. It's all in all 12 keys as we do each exercise. That will be posted. It's only exclusive to Patreon members. So if you need the music to play, go ahead and become a Patreon. Go ahead and support the stream, support the channel, so I can keep making videos the best I can. Okay, here we go. So let's do B flat. B flat. So we got to make sure that we play A flat and A natural in this scale. So I'm talking trumpet pitch. I'm sorry. So if you're not playing trumpet, we're in A flat. We're in A flat. But for trumpet players, B flat instruments, play B flat. All right, here we go. So just eighth notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Second time. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. Let's go for 3, 2, 3. Let's go for 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's go for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's 5. Nice. How we doing out there? All right, so let's do concert G, which is RA. Let's do concert G, which is RA. In eighth notes, 5 times in a row, perfect. 5 times in a row, perfect. And the reason why I say that is because mastery follows repetition. Mastery follows repetition. So if we repeat something enough, the right thing, then we can have mastery over it. But repetition is really important. It's a must. We got to repeat it and play it until we don't have to think about it anymore. Okay? So, let's do A, or concert G. So, low A, or if you're a boss, you can start on A in the staff. But we're going to start I'm going to start below the staff. Here we go. 1 in eighth notes. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Let's play 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's play 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go for 4, 2, 3. 2, 3. Nice. I might have done more because I lost count, honestly. But how are we doing out there? You guys enjoying this? Let me know. All right, so let's do A flat. Let's do A flat concert G flat. So we have the major 7, which is G, and the flat 7, which is G flat. So we got, those are the 2 notes we got to look for. Okay. And also, hello Instagram family. So if you like this, I have a better setup that you can see like the music and the live chat on my YouTube channel. So if you're not feeling this whole setup right here, go ahead to youtube.com/theblacktrumpeter and you can see this awesome setup that I have going. I spent some time working on. But if not, totally okay. All right, here we go. So A flat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1. Let's play it again. 2, 1, 2, 3. Play it the third time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play it the fourth time. How you guys doing? If you mess up, go ahead and start over. But I can't hear you, so you're gonna be you gotta hold yourself accountable. But if I mess up, y'all gonna hold me accountable, okay? And we gotta start over. But let's do our 5th one, okay? Here we go. 1 A flat, 8th notes. 1, 2, 3. Nice. So if we're doing all slurred even 8th notes, just so our technique is just even across the board. We're not gonna worry about swinging them 8th notes, because if we can get even 8th notes in time and solid and good, then when we play high faster rhythms, that's it's the straighter the 8th note is. So the faster the tempo, the straighter the 8th note is. So also I should bring up another point as a little kind of break. The title of this stream, the title of this particular day is Scales Are Not Just Scales. And I think there's a negative connotation to throughout the improv world, saying that scales suck, as like you just don't play scales in your music or in your solo. Just don't play scales. Don't be a scale player. There's nothing wrong with scales. In actuality, all the greats use scales in their solos, and it sounds great. It has to do with the context. Scales are not just scales, they're melodic material. And melodic material, we can pull from infinite possibilities from these scales. There's infinite possibilities. We can do so much with just this scale. In fact, we just played the A flat bebop scale. Go ahead and check out Freddie Hubbard. Freddie Hubbard plays this scale starting on the tonic, all 8th notes. He begins this, he uses the scale to start his solo on Giant Steps live. It's a live recording. So go ahead and check out Freddie Hubbard, and he uses the bebop scale straight up. Starting on the tonic, going into a solo, and it sounds fly. It sounds fire. So don't get too hung up on people telling you that scales aren't music. Now, it depends on the context, right? It depends on how you play it, where you play it. So that's what I gotta say about that. I think that was a major breakthrough. That was a major breakthrough. Beat and Swing says, what year? I don't know what year. Just type in YouTube Freddie Hubbard Giant Steps. And you'll hear him start his solo. It's 24 or 25 seconds into the recording. But he plays the A flat bebop scale, starting on the tonic, going down, and he starts his solo. That's how he starts his solo. And it sounds fire. He starts it up top above the staff. So yeah, scales are not just scales. It's melodic content. And as single line instruments, we got to be masters of the melody. We got to be masters of how we can play notes that fit the harmony, that sound good, that make people want to dance and make people feel something. But we got to do this work first. We got to do not the mundane, but we got to do the fundamentals and master the fundamentals to a point where it's second nature. You don't have to think about putting on a shirt. You don't have to think about brushing your teeth. That's the same way I want to approach trumpet. I want to approach scales and arpeggios and certain things into my playing in a way so I don't have to think about what I'm doing. It just happens. But we got to do this work first. If you agree with that, say amen. If not, then okay. But anyway, enough of my rant. Let's get back to the show. Again, we're transposing, so we don't have music. So if you don't want to transpose and you want to look at the sheet music, go ahead and go to patreon.com/theblacktrumpeter, and you'll be able to download it when you become a member. Okay. But let's play G7, which would be concert F. And this is low G. I'm starting on low G. Russell Rivero says very true stuff. Felix says agree. Beat and Swing says amen. All right, I got some people that agree. That's good. All right, here we go. G7. We're gonna start on low G, go up, and then go down 5 times in a row. 8th notes. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's play it again. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, my tone was not all that good. My follow through with the air was not all that good, so I have to just keep the air going, keep the air flowing, and make sure that each and every note sounds the same. So I want an even sound from low G going up top to back down. That's my goal with each one. So unfortunately, I gotta start over. But if you don't want to start over, and you can just take a break while I do that. Here we go. So I gotta start over from the beginning. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's better. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One, two, 1, 2, 3. I lost count, so I think that's 4. Let's do 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna say that's 5. It felt like 5. All right, now low F sharp. And the reason why I'm doing low F sharp is because I want to do any exercise from the lowest point of our range, which is F sharp, to maybe just above the staff, because that's the money notes. Those are the money notes. We're in the staff and a little bit above the staff. So I want to get really comfortable in that range before I go to the stratosphere. But we're not going to do that today. All right. So we're just going to keep it low, keep it slow, and keep it going. All right, here we go. Now let's do F sharp, eighth notes, F sharp. So remember, this is the bebop scale. So we have the half notes in between the sixth, which is A sharp, and the one, which is F sharp. So we have E sharp, or E natural, E sharp, then F sharp. So we got the flat 7, which is E, and the major 7, which is E sharp. All right, here we go. Low F sharp, below the staff. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 2. Let's play it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Let's do 5. 1, 2. What's up, Charlie? 1, 2, 3. Nice. All right, so that's 5. So we went to our lowest note, which is F sharp. Now let's start on C sharp and go up until we hit F. So up until we hit, I'm talking in trumpet key, B flat key. So up until we have F7. Okay, so we're gonna start on D flat or C sharp and play that bebop scale 5 times in a row, eighth notes. Let's do it. Any questions so far? Any live stream banter? You guys enjoying this so far? Let me know. All right, here we go. C sharp or D flat. The flat 7 is C flat, which is 2, and then major 7, which is C natural, which is open. Here we go. D flat. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. Let's do it again. 2, 3. That's 4. Let's do it again. Our last time. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. Nice. I was getting a little nervous. My mind kind of wandered, kind of focusing too hard. Yeah, has that ever happened to you? Like you focus so much that you mess up? You focus so much. I also had the pressure of being online and being live, so that makes my practice a little bit more hectic. All right, D. So D7. So we're gonna have the flat 7, which is C, and the major 7, which is C sharp. All right, here we go. 5 times in a row, eighth notes. 1, all slurred. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. My bad. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Let's play it again. 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 2. Let's play it again. 2, 3, 4. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 4, I think. I need like a tracker to keep up. I need like a little screen that says you did this, you're on this rep. All right, but I think this is 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's 4. Let's do 5. If it's more, then more reps. Nothing wrong with more reps. Here we go. 1. Let's play it last time. 2. 1, 2, 3. Nice. All right. Montez 707 says, nice to practice with someone on guitar here. Thanks, man. Hey, thank you. Someone on guitar. So yeah, that was C7, concert C7. In trumpet land and B flat land, that was RD. So if you're liking this stream, if you're liking this so far, go ahead and do me a real big favor. Like this video if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and share this video across all platforms. If you enjoy something like the practice along or let's practice like this, help out the channel, help support the channel by sharing it with somebody else, just so we can get the message out and have fun like we're doing. Or I'm having fun. I don't know about y'all, but I'm having fun. I'm practicing, so I thought this would be a great way to to share what I'm doing. All right, here we go. So E flat, we're almost done. E flat, concert D flat. Matt says, you're a great teacher. Thank you, Matt. Well, thank you, Matt. I cannot talk. Richard says, thanks. That's normal, bro. I think he was referring to being, I guess, a little nervous on the live stream. All eyes on me, as Tupac would say. All right, here we go. E flat, right? E flat, concert D flat. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 1, 2, 3. That's 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Again, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Good. So how y'all doing? How's this for you guys? Is this a little easy, on the easy side, in the middle? Is it hard for you all? Let me know. What's up, Nigel? What's up, Steve? Steve says, I'm a beginner. I'll be teaching myself on your website. Best on your site. Best I have found. Thank you so much, Steve. What's up, Instagram family? Got 2 people watching. That's excellent. That's cool. I got 2 people on Facebook. I have no idea who's watching on YouTube. I need another screen. All right, here we go. E natural. So E7 or concert D. Here we go. So we have the flat 7, which is the, wow, I'm drawing a blank. Flat 7 is a C natural. Major 7 is the sharp, is a C sharp. All right, so those are the two notes we got to look out for. What's up, JT Joe? He just joined on Instagram. Daba or Deba. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but he says, "What's up, man? I was pretty good when I last played, but I haven't played in 5 months since school was out. Oh man." AF Guy Trumpet 1965. He says pro here and loving the workout. Thank you, man. I'm glad you're loving it, man. Thank you so much. Matt Larson says a good warm and good practice of the basics. It's all about the fundamentals. Wim, one of my students, Wim is still here and still able to follow along. Good. It's pretty late for you, Wim. It's like, what is it, like 9 o'clock there? What's up, Diego from Instagram? All right, so let's do E. Yeah, E. So we're gonna do the E or concert D. So the major 7 is D sharp, and the flat 7 is D natural. So look out for those notes. And I'm talking trumpet key. Sorry if you play any other instrument, but I'm glad you're here if you do. All right, here we go. So E7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 1, 2, 3. That's 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 4, 1, 2, 3. That's 5. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I just ended the count, but yeah. All right. So we're on our last scale, folks. And then after we play our last scale, let's apply what we just did over. Let's say I'm gonna give y'all a choice. So while I want you to think about this while we play F7, concert E flat 7. So do you want to play this? Do you want to play the bebop scale over the blues progression or over the B section of rhythm changes? So two choices here. We're going to apply this scale to a standard progression. Do you want to do the blues or you want to do rhythm changes, the bridge? Let me know. Whatever has the most votes will do. All right, so put your answers in the chat, whichever one you want to do. But let's hit up this F7. Let's hit up this F7 concert E flat. All right, here we go. So do you want to do the blues or you want to do, why can't I think? You want to do the blues or you want to do rhythm changes, the bridge? All right, here we go. F7, concert E flat 7. And remember, we're adding both sevenths. So we're adding the flat 7, which is E flat, and we're adding the major 7, which is E. Okay, here we go. F7, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. How'd y'all do? How'd y'all do? So that was all 12. That was all 12. We did all 12. Now, let's see. Do we want to do the bridge to rhythm changes or we want to do the blues? Which one y'all want to do? I'm going to take a swig of this water because my mouth is dry. Now, tomorrow I'll be live. I'll be live tomorrow, and we're going to start on the 3rd. So what we just did today was just starting on the tonic, right? So now tomorrow we're going to start on the 3rd, and that adds a little bit more complexity. Just a scotch, just a little bit, So starting on the 3rd, we kind of have to calibrate and because it's a whole different feel and it's going to be a different sound because we're starting on a different note, but we have to learn how to play on all the notes, but we're just starting on the chord tones for this week. So today we're going to start on, today we did the tonic, starting on the tonic. Tomorrow we're going to do starting on the thirds of all the bebop scales, and then the next day we're going to do the fifths. Then on Thursday we're going to do on the flat 7. Now I'm going to tell you right now, starting on the 5th is a beast. I did a little bit of practicing on that months ago, but starting on the 5th, I don't know what about it. It's just pretty kind of difficult for me. But starting on the 7th, on the flat 7, isn't too bad. But just so you know, if you can get through this week and be able to play the scale on all the chord tones, starting on all the chord tones, we're going to be in good shape. That's leaps and bounds, because usually folks just start on the tonic. And a professor, when I was doing my master's degree, I would do a lesson, and I would improvise for him in our lesson, and he would call me, was it Mr. Root or Dr. Root? He would call me one of those notes because on every phrase I started on the tonic, and it just sounded kind of lame, So this is good. This is good for start. If we want to have more flexibility in our lines, we got to be able to start on any note and exhaust as many possibilities as possible. So this is why I'm doing this challenge for myself. And I just wanted to share that journey with you all and see if you guys want to rock with it. All right. So yeah, let's see. I got some comments here. Let's see if you guys want to do the bridge of rhythm changes or you want to do the blues. I got some things here. So tech to nurse to doctor says, do you do private lessons? I do. If you go down in the description box, you'll see a link to schedule an online lesson with me. The first lesson is free. 30-minute lesson is free. Oh, my baby is crying. I think she's up from her nap. But if you would like to take lessons with me, first lesson is always free for first-time students. 30-minute lesson, I get a chance to hear you play, and we talk about your goals, and we go from there. When I hear you play, I want to just get a good sense of where you're at. So that's why I do it for free, just so I get a chance to hear you. All right. So, but if you want to take lessons with me, you can click the link in the description box. Of course, Instagram, go to click the link in my bio, and you should be able to sign up online for free, first time lesson. And I'm looking forward to working with you, whoever you are. Okay. Here we go. So, got some questions here. David Miller says changes. Okay, I gotta write this down. And of course, I don't have a pen, so I'm gonna do my hands and do my fingers and toes. So on my left is rhythm changes. On my right is blues. Okay. All right, so blues, rhythm changes, rhythm changes, rhythm changes, rhythm changes, changes. I got one vote for rhythm changes. One vote for blues. So I guess we're doing rhythm changes. So we're gonna do the bridge. So the bridge consists of 8 bars, and it has 4 scales. And let's do the key of concert B flat. Let's do the key of concert B flat. So in the bridge, our first 2 chords is E7. So we're gonna do the E7 twice, and then the next 2 bars is A7. I'm talking in trumpet key. So next 2 bars is A7. Then after that is D7. Then after that is G7. So let's just review those scales. Um, let's review E. Let's review A. Let's review D, and let's review G. Let's just play those scales just real quick. So let's do D. Let's do E first. Okay, E bebop scale, Mixolydian or dominant bebop scale. Here we go. So E7, eighth notes. 1, 2, going up, 2, and then going back down. So going up, going back down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now let's review A, which is concert G. Let's play that bebop scale. Starting on A, the A bebop scale. 1, 2, 3. Two. I want to tell you something real quick. I thought I was about to mess up, but my muscle memory kicked in that I was about to not play D, but I end up playing it. Look at that. Look at God. Look at God. Repetition. Repetition is everything. My mom says, looking and sounding good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis. Who knows what movie that's from? Who knows what movie that's from? Looking good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis. If you know that movie, you get 30 brownie points. You get 30 brownie points. And mom, you can't say the answer. But what movie is that from? It's a I'll give you a small hint. It's an Eddie Murphy movie. All right, so we did A. Let's do D. Let's do D. Here we go. We're 1, 2, 3. Now let's do G. 1, 2, 3. So let me do it lower. That was starting on let's do a low octave. G. G7 concert F. Low octave. 3. Ooh, my sound was terrible. But that was it. Did someone get it right? What was that movie? Looking good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis. Let's see. The Damn Dead says Trading Places, son. Yes, it's Trading Places by that Eddie Murphy movie. Go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and check it out. If you have not seen that movie, go ahead and check it out, please. One of my favorite movies. My mom and I love to quote lines from that movie because it's just so damn hilarious. Richard says Dr. Doolittle. Yeah, that's one of his movies. I do like that movie though. That was a good movie, Dr. Doolittle. I used to watch that a lot. But the right answer is Trading Places. Trading Places. If you haven't seen that movie, go ahead and check that out. All right, so what we're going to do is play these bebop scales in the bridge of rhythm changes. So let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, so let's do this. So let's do eighth notes. Sorry if my baby's crying. My baby's crying. We're gonna do eighth notes and just go straight into the next. Go straight into the next scale. So it's gonna sound like. So it's gonna sound like this. And I just took my headphones out. Put that back in. All right. So it's gonna sound like this. Eighth notes. It's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3. Oh. All right. So that's how we're gonna play it. That's how we're gonna play it for now, until I think of a better way. Here we go. So let's do rhythm changes. Eighth notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to end it on the tonic. We're going to end it on the tonic. On this last scale. How'd that go? You guys do good on that? Or well? 24H says I have no clue. I think he was talking about the movie. He also says, "Hi, remember me? I'm Divine Tony from YouTube. Thanks to you, I'm in honor band. Congrats, man. Being in honor band. That's excellent." All right, so let's do that again. Eighth notes, starting on E7, concert D, and we're kind of going around the circle of fifths, circle of fourths. 1 around the cycle. 2, 1, 2, 3. Ran out of breath. How's that going for everybody? Is that a cool exercise? It's all right. It's all right, if I say so myself. Now let's do something else. My mom says, "Woohoo! Congratulations on honor band." Yeah, man, congrats. All right, so let's actually start from the top of the scale, go down, go back up. So instead of starting from the bottom, now we're here. We're gonna go to the top and go back down. But let's start from the top, go to the bottom, go back up to the top. Yeah, let's see how that sounds. I've never done it, but let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, let's do this. So we're gonna add a quarter note on beat 4 on the second measure. Let me repeat that again for the people in the back. So on the second measure, we're going to stop on the flat 7 on beat 4 and make a clean cutoff with the quarter note. Yeah, I didn't get that pitch, but yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Let's do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. go? How'd that go for y'all? That was actually pretty cool. That was a nice little exercise. Get my brain working. Get my fingers flapping. All right, let's do it again. Damon, what's up? He said, sounding good, my friend. Thank you so much. Let's do it again. Last time. Then we can, I guess, move on. That'll be it. All right, here we go. Last time. Start from the top of the scale, go down, come right back up, stop on beat 4, then go on to the next scale. Here we go. 1, 2, 1. Start on E7. 1, 2, 3. Nice. That's getting my brain working. Nice. How'd you guys do? Sorry about this this cord Instagram. Kind of got a janky little setup here. But go over to youtube.com/the Black Trumpeter if you want a better viewer experience. But this was fun, you guys. I like doing this. Even if nobody was watching, I think I would still have fun doing it. But it's even more fun when people are doing it with me. I don't hear you, but I feel you in your spirit and in your energy. So I appreciate you. I can't talk. I appreciate you for being here. Okay. Wim says catching up. Richard says, I also recommend the Barry Harris Workshop book plus DVDs by Howard Reese. It's a great resource for this kind of work. Nice. Now, I'm glad you mentioned that because I put together this kind of program for myself. It's kind of combination of different methodologies over how to practice the bebop scale or practicing. Barry Harris actually doesn't like when people say bebop scale because he believes you can put the half step anywhere in any scale, which is true. But just for simplicity reasons, let's call it the bebop scale. But there's different resources out there that have rules, and I've observed those rules, and I wanted a way to kind of combine them all together in a nice, neat package so I can just like go through it systematically, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, like, let me know. Like, I wanted to take all these methodologies from Barry Harris, from David Baker, from who else? Saxophone player. He has a whole series of books. I can't remember his name. But yeah, I wanted to put all those rules together and see how I can just exhaust almost as many possibilities as possible so I can get comfortable with this scale. Because the goal of mine is to be able to play, just an infinite, unending, never-ending stream of eighth notes. But I need melodic material. I need ways of not just playing on the root, but playing on all scale degrees and all notes from the chromatic scale. So I think this is a good way to do it. I'm hitting 1 minute on Instagram saying that you guys are going to turn me off. So I'm going to say bye to you, Instagram. And thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Instagram, they're counting down from 50, 49. And I'll see y'all later, okay, Instagram? Everyone else, see y'all in just a minute. All right, here we go. But yeah, this is why I'm doing this. Just I had the time, I had the passion, I had the plan, and when you have a plan and you just got to follow the plan and trust the process. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so I appreciate y'all coming in today. This is the first day. Tomorrow we're gonna start on the 3rd. Tomorrow we're gonna start on the 3rd. And the next day we're going to start on the 5th. So we're going to play on each and every chord tone. So the tonic, the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7th. All right. So, yeah, if you enjoyed this content, please go ahead and share. Go ahead and like the video. And if it's in your heart to do so, go ahead and donate to the channel. The links are in the description box below with all my information, and also a running scroll of my information as well. So you can donate. You can also become a Patreon patron by joining my Patreon, which has exclusive content just for you guys. If you want all these exercises all in all 12 keys, you don't want to have the hassle of transposing on the spot. You can just look at the music and just be comfortable and play along. Okay. So if you want that PDF or these future PDFs, go ahead and become a member of my Patreon. All right. So I have fun. I'm sweating my butt off, and it's time to go. All right. I see y'all later. I see y'all tomorrow, and you guys have a great day, and be safe out there. Okay. Peace.